Final Series C for the Masters, the Elf Masters, the F1 drivers, plus a few would-be F1 drivers in this group as well. So on pole position for this one is Mika Salo. He set the fastest time in the time practice earlier on today. Guillaume Gomez is alongside him. Second row of the grid, we see David Terriat, Alex Zanardi, Luca Padoa and Emanuele Pirro next up, ahead of Johnny Herbert, Alberto Fontana, and Emanuele Pirro and Patrick Lemarrier are on the back of the grid for this one. So, fun and games, no doubt. Salo has been doing lots of practice recently on karts. Oops, somebody's having a plug problem. Everybody else is revving their engines up in the meantime. So this could cause a problem for everybody. They may have to do another warm-up lap, possibly. They have to insert that electric starter to get the engine fired up. Sometimes the plugs oil up a bit, and look at the amount of smoke that is around. They still can't get this one started, and that's causing a bit of a delay here. They started the race anyway without him, so Patrick Lemarrier, that was, who was in trouble, and everyone else gets going. Johnny Herbert's making up a bit of progress. He didn't have a particularly good starting position, but he's got up the inside. Johnny's up to second. Oh, problems for Luca Padoa, number 3. He's been hit from behind, and he's in trouble, but look at the lead Mika Salo's managed to take as he got away ahead of the mass behind him, and Johnny Herbert in second position. That was a great getaway for Johnny. He really did well there. David Terriat is in third place. Terriat was a former world champion of karting just a few years ago. He's a young man, still only 19, racing in the French Formula 3 Championship at the moment, and with a great future ahead of him. But he's running in third place at the moment behind Johnny Herbert. So Johnny now has a bit of a test because Terriat was very fast yesterday. He ended up finishing in third place in the grand final. So Terriat's in confident mood here. Further back, we have Emanuele Pirro, and then everyone else doing battle. Couldn't quite spot. Zanardi's in that group. Zanardi had a terrible getaway. The winner from last night is not well up at all here, and he really has got his work cut out. Look at that. Fontana's ahead of him as well. Zanardi, number 2, just going through the picture with the familiar crash helmet colours. If you've been watching the kart series on Eurosport this year, number 2, Alex Zanardi, winner last night, had a terrible start, and he's dropped right back into the group. Now, I wonder if he can get past the likes of Alberto Fontana, the young Argentine Sauber racer during 1996. Teammate with Johnny Herbert, of course, sometimes in the year, didn't do all that many races. And Zanardi's catching up to the back of Fontana's kart. Fontana coming under increasing pressure. This could make for an entertaining race, to say the least. Zanardi, as we saw last night, is as aggressive on a kart as he is in an Indy car. Let's have a look, see what happens here. No, he doesn't go for it there. That's where he got Sospiri in a great move last night. Fairly physical move, it has to be said, but it certainly worked. Meanwhile, Mika Salo, as you saw, fastest lap. He's on his own up front, and the Flying Finn, who will be driving his new car this coming week. He's switched to the Arrows team, the TWR Arrows team for 1998, replacing Damon Hill. And he'll get his first taste of working with the team in Barcelona this week. So Mika Salo up front, and Zanardi passed Fontana there. So he now has Emanuele Pirro to get past. Emanuele Pirro is an Audi touring car driver, been racing in Germany this year. There goes Pirro, number 16, and Zanardi, number 2. There's Johnny Herbert, number 5, with the orange, black and white crash helmet colours. Johnny ahead of number 18, David Terriat, the young Frenchman. But up front, remember, it's still Mika Salo who leads. This has been quite a battle for second, but I want to see what happens in the battle for fourth now. Oh, meanwhile, Guillaume Gomez, number 42, is trying to get past Alberto Fontana, number 11. And Emanuele Pirro is in that group as well. Pirro driving well here. First time at Bercy for Emanuele Pirro, the Italian, up against another Italian, Alex Zanardi. Oh, Fontana waves Guillaume Gomez through on the inside, but Gomez goes wide, loses the place again. Well, that was neat and tidy. And Emanuele Pirro still behind these two. Guillaume Gomez is a French Formula 3000 racer. Hasn't really shone in the last couple of seasons. But again, another former karting ace. There's number 11, Alberto Fontana, holding off Gomez. and Emanuele Pirro, number 44. As Mika Salo, still our race leader in this one. Important to do well. It gives you your grid position for the final. There is Mika Salo all alone up front. He's making it look very easy. But Zanardi is a bit closer to the back of Emanuele Pirro's car. This is the battle second. Herbert, number 5, versus David Terrien, number 18. And in the background, just get a quick view of Emanuele Pirro and Alex Zanardi. Oh, Zanardi almost over the curbs coming out, the plastic curbs. 3 laps to go. Now that cost Zanardi some time. He's dropped back again from Pirro. There's Salo. The cool Finn making it look all so easy at the moment. A little bit different to the Harley Davidson motorcycle that he likes to ride around in London. He lives in London and enjoys riding around on the Harley Davidson, but this karting is a bit of a different business. Johnny Herbert, always a great enthusiast for karting. Look at this, Zanardi, I think, has got past Pirro in the background. Is he? Yes, he has. Alex Zanardi's got past Emanuele Pirro. That puts him up into 4th place now. So he should at least be guaranteed to qualify, but he's really made the afternoon's work a bit harder than he planned, defending the position from Pirro as he comes up towards that hairpin. And I don't think Zanardi's going to be able to catch up to Herbert and Terrien in the remaining lap now. Salo leads on this final lap. And the ex-Tyrrell, now TWR Arrows Formula 1 driver, is looking very, very smooth and controlled here. He comes through, he's going to take the win in this semi-final. Salo wins it. Waiting for 2nd and 3rd. Herbert finishes 2nd, Terrien 3rd, Zanardi 4th ahead of Emanuele Pirro, and Guillaume Gomez in 6th place. And those top 6 will automatically go through to the final. So congratulations to Mika Salo. More great racing to come here.